So that's what I'm going to do. He's put that in my heart, and I'm not saying anything bad about any of my Christian friends. They're fighters too. They fight their battles, and I'll help them with their battles, and they try and help me. That's the sad thing about it, is they're trying to help me, but it's not because this is real, because this stuff is going on. It just hurts. It hurts on a level that, like, the remote neural monitoring and the microwaves really can't touch. Somebody's trying to help you, but they completely can't understand, and it's not their fault, even really smart people. So it makes me just realize I have to fight harder. I don't know if some people in the world, I know all the target individuals I talk to, the things that are challenging, it just makes them stronger. This will just make me stronger. I know the things that, and like, my dad's not bad at all. He's the greatest dad in the world. That's what makes it bad. It's not that he's just this bad guy trying to hurt me, or, he's trying to help me. But he's like everybody else in the world who hasn't, he's actually experienced this though, but he doesn't understand that he has. And that's even harder. But I know that, one day it's like he'll either understand on this earth or after. And I know that people have really good instincts. So they might be saying something with their brain, and they might be feeling something different in their heart. The world's very complicated, and people know that. So we just have to keep going, and it's I hear some TIs, they say their families are involved in actually hurting them. So I'm very blessed that even if my family was told lies about me or whatever, they would always try and help. They would never get involved or anything like that. So I'm blessed in that way. Also that it's a kind of a bad thing, because it seems like this program, if they can't turn people around you, they tend to hurt them. And so it's bad if you have people who are very loyal to you and would never turn on you. You feel you're scared for their safety, because these people like to make examples out of people, like a mafia or something like that. It's crazy. It's lunacy. It's cowardice. And I was, that happened, and I was just not going to talk to my attackers, but they keep roping me in. It's like, it's almost impossible, not to communicate with them. And I said bad things to my attacker. I said he's a coward. The guy's ex-army. I said that army jacket doesn't mean shit. You're murdering Americans now. You're poisoning people in their homes. Like, it doesn't mean shit now. Like, what you did for the country was so great, but you're a coward now. Like, and I was just laying it on, because he had the V2K going on me and the remote surveillance, and he could hear what I was saying, just like always. And I just told him what I thought of him. He's a big pile of fucking crap. He's a traitor, and he's a little twerp. And then they really hurt me when I went to sleep, which shows exactly that I'm right, that he's a coward, because he waited till I went to sleep and was still to shoot microwaves, to pinpoint microwaves, like, onto my stomach. He's a coward. He doesn't see this at all as cowardice. He thinks of it as covert. I think of it as the biggest P word crap that I could ever think of, and I'll just say cowardice, but I think adults know what I'm talking about, and I don't think children should be watching these videos anyway. Maybe they should, because some of them are being targeted, but it's just such a messed up situation. So I'm feeling a little bit run down. I'm sorry I don't have any jokes or anything like that. I have 19 minutes. Maybe I'll think of some jokes or something like that. That was a joke in itself. I love my dad, my mom. Like, I love them so much. I'll fight this till I'm burger, and that means till I'm just burger and meat, I'll fight this, because people don't know about it, and that means we have to fight it even harder. It's sad. It's very sad, because I was saying it the other night, and it's like, if I, and I'm not saying I'm going to do this, guys. I'm saying I'm trying to make a point of how bad this is. So don't take this as me saying I'm going to ever do this. But if I went to my family and I said, family, I have schizophrenia, and these people aren't targeting me. There are no One Light vehicles, no DHS fusion centers. They're not testing directed energy weapons on American citizens and false flagging them. If I did that, my family would be like, you're so brave. They'd be like, you're so brave for doing that. Good, you beat this finally. And I want them to say that to me. And don't take this as me gonna do that, because it's really happening, so there's no way I could ever do that. But it's sad, because that's what would happen. And the fact that we keep fighting for what's right, we get punished for it. And it's not like we get punished by people who don't even want to punish us. They're really trying to help us. And I'm just making a point of how evil this is. I'm not saying anything about my actions. My actions will be the right actions. I'll do the right thing always. My parents taught me to do that. It's just an ironic thing. They taught me to do this. They taught me to do what was right and to trust in God, and when people are suffering, to help. And I see that in all you guys out there. I see that in y'all. And it's ironic that the good families we have, or the good people that have been in our lives, they've taught us to do this, and they might not see it that way. They might see it as us holding on to a delusion, or being very sick with schizophrenia or something like that, and it's very sad. But we've got to turn those things around inside of ourselves, and not become stone-hearted. I'm not saying that, but we've got to change. I'm a very soft guy. I'm very, things hit me hard. I care about people so much, and I do want, what's the word? I want affirmation from my family. That gives you strength when the family's together. I've experienced it with Crohn's disease. When my family was with me and the community was with me, it was a cakewalk. Something that was, when I was facing it at 10 years old, seemed impossible, for a split second. And then I had the community behind me, and I was like, this is fun. I was like, this is a fun challenge. This thing is not like that. It's not a fun challenge. It's not something where the community's really behind you. You're pinned down as public enemy number one, and then your family members really do think you're crazy. So it's not a fun fight. But that's why we have to fight it. I mean, it's ironic that because it's not fun, and because sorry guys, really emotional tonight. I was thinking I could get through this without crying. I haven't cried in a while, huh? I mean, it's been like, what? It's been like a year or two since I cried on camera. But that's why we have to fight it, is because it's not fun. And you can just imagine somebody else going through this, somebody young, like a teenager, not being able to get help. I feel sometimes like I really need to go to the hospital. I'm gonna get, somebody said it in the comments, the stuff that I'm getting, it's a herbal painkiller, and they said it, and I can never remember it, guys. It's such a weird name to me. I can remember a lot of things, but it's something that I can never remember. So look in the comments on my last video, and somebody said it, and thank you for putting that in the comments. And I'm really trying to get to emails. I can't get on the internet. I'm gonna have to switch out that modem. Because I'm pretty sure they did something to it. I can get on YouTube, but nothing else. So bear with me on the emails. I'll try and go to the office and answer them and give callbacks. It's very tough for me just to even make these videos and try and get through my own life, so please bear with me. What I would say to everybody, I have a lot of information, in my past videos. I put out, like, what I use, defenses, how I've dealt with certain things, and it's pretty, even though I didn't know exactly what was going on the whole time, it's pretty standard. It's right, the defenses and things I've used and things I've done. So you can get a lot of your questions answered there. I probably will be making some videos where I do, even if I answer a comment, like on my page, or maybe I speak to somebody in email, I'll go ahead and make a video about comments, comments that I thought were very insightful, or that stuff we need to discourse. I'm going to start really doing that. And that'll be a way where I don't babble so much and don't just talk about my situation. This one I had to talk about because it was it's the worst. And it'll always be the worst. They can't do anything worse than me than this. And they didn't even do it. It's like the program, has been working on me and my family for so long, that it just happened. And it wasn't evil. It was somebody's good. My dad, him trying to help me, broke my heart because he didn't understand. He wasn't informed of what's really going on with these directed energy weapons and this DHS Fusion Center stuff. Even if my family believes me, which sometimes, they'll say, we believe you, but it's too big. You just need to, it's too big. We can't do anything. He actually said that. He was like, I guess maybe he knows a little bit about DHS Fusion Centers. But he's like, it's too big. We can't really do anything about that. And it's not like he's a coward or anything, but he's just like, it's our system. You can't change this. You have to go on with your life. So he's trying to give me, wisdom in it. But he doesn't understand, the urgency or how many people are being hurt. So, if he did, he'd say, "Go boy, go." I know he'd say that. Keep doing it. I'm gonna have to stop the video, guys. Was trying to get on to another subject, and I just came right back to it, didn't I? Just twirled back around and just got right back into it. I hope you guys are doing all right. There's a one-light car right there. It's right there. Yeah, I'm coming up on 30 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this video out. This is how I feel. So I'm not a wuss or anything. But it's just it hurts because it's love. It's like when they use love. When love is used against us, that's fuck. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna end it, guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. I hope y'all are doing good, and I'm gonna be fine. It's just when they use love, it's people who love you. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm gonna shut it down. I'll definitely see you on the next one. Don't stop fighting. Don't stop fighting, because this is so important. I love you guys. Sometimes God is behind us. I know sometimes it seems like it just rips your soul out, your heart out, but He's behind us. So, keep going, and hopefully on my next video. I'm sorry, I was trying to bring it back to funny. I couldn't do it. Y'all understand. So just keep fighting, guys. And I'll definitely see you on the next one. Most definitely.